Your body just changed, not gradually like flipping a switch, and you probably didn't even notice. I'm Dr. Robert Carter, Senior Health Advisor at Wisdom Vitals. I need to tell you something that might upset you. The decade from 50 to 60 isn't a slow fade. It's a biological takeover. Your cells just stopped fighting back. Last week, Patricia, 54 years old, came in exhausted. "Doc, I feel like I'm moving through mud." Her blood work? Normal. Her doctor said it's just aging, but it's not. And here's what's actually happening inside your body and mine right now. If you're over 50, stick around. This changes everything. Everything you've heard about aging is backwards. You're only as old as you feel? That's surrender dressed up as wisdom. The real truth? Your body isn't aging randomly. It's adapting to signals you've been sending without knowing it. And between 50 and 75, those signals become critical. In 2025, the New England Journal of Medicine published something most people never heard. People in their 50s and 60s who made one specific change reversed their biological aging by up to 8 years in 12 months. Not expensive, not complicated, just knowledge and action. Reason number 5, your brain stops getting challenged. Here's what kills your mind. When you stop using it at high level, it literally shrinks. When you were working, your brain had a job, deadlines, problems, stress. That stress shaped your neural architecture. Then it stops, and your brain starts eliminating connections it thinks you don't need anymore. Mayo Clinic found that within 18 to 24 months of major life changes, cognitive decline accelerates. One study tracked 5,500 people. Those with identity loss, 42% increase in memory problems in 2 years. I had a patient, Marcus, 58, worked in strategy for 30 years. Sharp guy, got bought out, suddenly had free time. Within 18 months, couldn't remember his grandkids' names. Sleeping 11 hours, his wife thought he had dementia. He didn't. He had cognitive starvation. We put him on a protocol, language learning, volunteer mentorship, accountability group, daily walks. 6 months later, his wife said she had him back. What works? Learn something that frustrates you. Language, instrument, coding. Join a group you have to show up for. Volunteer your expertise. Move daily. Aerobic exercise increases BDNF, your brain's fertilizer. Start tonight. Write down 3 ways you could teach something you spent 20 years learning. Tomorrow, pick one. Reason number 4. Your muscles stopped listening to protein. Your muscles are being slowly disconnected from the protein you eat. At 30, 1 chicken breast rebuilt your muscles stronger. Now, same meal. Your muscles say, not interested. This is called anabolic resistance, and it's destroying your independence. University of Texas found adults over 70 need 50% more protein per meal just to get the same muscle response as a 30-year-old. After 50, you lose 1 to 2% muscle mass per year if you do nothing. By 60, that's 10 to 20% of your muscle. That's the difference between carrying groceries and needing help, between standing up from a chair and struggling. I had Dorothy, 62, who'd fallen twice. She thought she ate well, but her protein intake, 32 grams a day. She needed double that. We changed it. 30 to 35 grams protein per meal, timed after resistance exercise. Leucine-rich sources, eggs, salmon, Greek yogurt. Within 4 months, no falls, lost fat, gained muscle, carried groceries alone for the first time in 2 years. The key? Protein alone doesn't work after 50. You need protein plus resistance exercise within 2 hours. That's what breaks through anabolic resistance. Start tomorrow morning. Eat 30 grams protein at breakfast. Then do 15 minutes of resistance work. Squats, push-ups, bands. That's it. Reason number 3. Inflammation is slowly killing you. Harvard calls it inflammaging. It's not a buzzword. It's terrifying. Your immune system's off switch breaks around 50. Inflammatory signals start ringing continuously, all day, every day, even when there's no threat. It's like a car alarm that won't turn off. Nature Medicine tracked 44,000 people, those with elevated inflammation, IL-6, 63% higher risk of heart disease, 42% higher risk of cognitive decline, 38% faster biological aging. This drives Alzheimer's, diabetes, cancer, heart disease. And here's the critical part. Between 50 and 75, you can reverse this. After 75, you're mostly managing it. James came to me at 55, exhausted and foggy. His blood work was normal, but his inflammatory markers were through the roof. His diet was the problem. Processed foods, seed oils, refined carbs. We switched him to Mediterranean-style eating. Within 12 weeks, his inflammation markers dropped, his energy returned, his brain fog cleared. What actually works? Fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, extra virgin olive oil, berries, leafy greens, walnuts, turmeric, dark chocolate. Reduce seed oils, processed foods, refined carbs. Add moderate exercise and prioritize sleep. That's the combination that kills inflammation. Start this week. Eliminate one pro-inflammatory food. Add one anti-inflammatory food daily. That's a start. Reason number 2, your mitochondria are shutting down. Your mitochondria are your cellular power plants. They turn oxygen and food into energy for everything: muscles, brain, heartbeat, immune system. Between 50 and 65, something shifts. Researchers call it the functional cliff. Adults between 55 and 70 show up to 35% reduction in mitochondrial capacity. Your cells are running at 65% efficiency instead of 100%. When they produce energy poorly, they create toxic byproducts that damage DNA, accelerate aging, and impair memory. That deep exhaustion nothing fixes? Mitochondrial dysfunction. But here's the good news. Mitochondria can be restored between 50 and 70. After 75, the window closes. Michael, 61, came in exhausted, sleeping 9 hours, waking tired, couldn't climb stairs. Doctors said, just aging, take antidepressants. His mitochondria were dying. We did 3 things. HIIT, Mayo study, 49% increase in mitochondrial capacity, 20 to 30-second bursts of hard effort, 2 to 3 minutes recovery, 2 to 3 times weekly. Time-restricted eating, 8 to 10-hour window activates autophagy, cellular cleaning. Micronutrients, CoQ10, magnesium, B vitamins, NMN+, cold exposure. End your shower with 2 minutes cold water. His energy improved 61%. He's hiking 4 miles on weekends. Start tonight. Pick one. Cold shower tomorrow. Or eat in a 10-hour window. One thing builds momentum. Reason number 1, your body can't recover anymore. This encompasses everything we discussed. It's called biological resilience. At 35, you got sick, recovered in 3 days, pulled a muscle, healed in 2 weeks. Bad sleep week. One good night restored you. Your body had reserve capacity. Between 50 and 75, that reserve drops 47%. English longitudinal study of aging tracked 10,000 people. The decline isn't gradual, it's compressed into this decade. You lose capacity faster now than any other time in life. Minor health disruptions cascade into serious decline. A UTI becomes a functional loss. Bad sleep becomes cognitive decline. Resilience is the sum of everything. Strong mitochondria, controlled inflammation, preserved muscle, engaged brain, good sleep. Rebecca came to me at 55, terrified after watching her mother decline. She didn't want to manage individual problems. She wanted to build a body that bends without breaking. Over 7 years, she implemented 5 things. Exercise 5 days weekly. Strength, walking, yoga. Fixed nutrition, protein, anti-inflammatory, cognitive engagement, volunteer teaching, prioritized sleep, non-negotiable, social connection, stayed engaged. At 62, her biological age was 52. Her doctor called her functionally indistinguishable from someone in her early 50s. The 5 habits: move with intensity and consistency, protect muscle mass, 30 grams protein per meal, resistance 2 to 3 times weekly. Eat Mediterranean, omega-3s, polyphenols, olive oil, greens. Prioritize sleep, 7 to 9 hours, consistent bedtime. Nurture social and cognitive engagement. Start right now. Pick your weakest area. Walk 15 minutes. Eat protein. Set bedtime. Research volunteering. Buy one anti-inflammatory food. One thing this week. The 50 to 75 window is hard. I won't pretend otherwise. It requires intentionality. But hard doesn't mean hopeless. Everything we discussed, identity collapse, muscle loss, inflammation, mitochondrial decline, resilience deficit, every single one responds to the right intervention. Your body retains remarkable capacity for restoration well into your 70s. I've seen it hundreds of times. People came in exhausted, frightened, declining. Months later, quality of life that surprised even them. It's never too late to build a stronger body. It's never too late to protect a sharper mind. It's never too late to live with real independence. Please subscribe. Every week, new evidence-based content for adults 50 plus. Comment below your age and one change you're implementing first. Which reason hits you hardest? Tell me your commitment. I read every comment. This community is built on honesty. Let's rebuild this together. Stronger bodies, sharper minds, real independence. I'll see you in the next one.